Hello, and welcome to Seasonal Job Pro, the channel about seasonal jobs. It's kind of our thing. And today we're talking about winter jobs, so let's get to work. When talking about seasonal jobs, most of the time people think mostly about summer work. But that's mostly inaccurate. While summer seasonal jobs may hold the lion's share of the seasonal industry, the other half of the year does offer a plethora of seasonal work opportunities of its own. And as the summer season begins to wind down, seasonal job pros begin contemplating where to spend the next half of the year. Because, as they used to say in that show everybody loved until the end, winter is approaching. Here's a quick look at what's happening in the winter. Ski resorts. Ski resorts have been waiting for the snow to fall ever since it started to melt. And once it starts coming down again, or gets cold enough to start making its own, they need help. And lots of it. Ski resorts need people for every facet of any resort, with the addition of ski and snow-related areas. This means hotel-related positions like front desk agents, housekeeping, chefs, cooks, waitstaff, bartenders, managers, and more. But on the snow operations side of things, they also need lift operators, ski patrol, medics, snowmakers, parking lot attendants, shuttle drivers, and, again, more. These resorts are spread out all over the country, typically centered around the mountainous areas, because that's kind of a crucial thing to downhill skiing operations. It's kind of how they work. That means the bulk of these jobs are in places like Colorado, Utah, Wyoming, Vermont, California. You know, by the mountains. But you don't always need gravity to ski, and ranches and lodges that usually cater to ATVs, horseback, or hiking trails have discovered that the same trails can be perfect for those who prefer lateral skiing, that is, cross-country skiing, or snowmobiles, also known as snow machines, or sleds. These ranches and lodges will often need the same hotel and restaurant staff the downhill operations need, just in much smaller numbers, as they are usually smaller operations and often a bit more remote than the big guys. They also typically happen to be in the same states, though, plus Montana, Washington, Minnesota, and, of course, many more. Almost all resorts and lodges will come with housing, sometimes free, often at a cost. Sometimes that housing will be far away, but they will shuttle you to work, and some places will give you 3 meals a day, like the ranches. And some might just give you a slight discount on typically overpriced food. It's important to do your research on these companies and leave your thoughts in the comments below. But if you're all like, I don't do snow, or you just don't want to buy a whole new wardrobe, it's okay. There's a few options for you too. The Conservation Corps often needs people to help build trails in places like Nevada and New Mexico. There's also golf clubs and resorts in Texas that thrive in the winter. And then, of course, there's Florida. Florida gets busy in the winter when everybody runs to get away from the snow, leaving various resorts, hotels, kayak operators, and other businesses in need of staff, especially around the winter breaks. And finally, Hawaii. Hawaii's busiest time is typically from December to March, though July is the busiest month of the year, making Hawaii one of the best winter job locations for seasonal workers. But it's unfortunately not that simple. Housing is notoriously expensive and not often available, and company housing is relatively rare. While many companies offer pretty great benefits for staff, they want you to be on the islands before they consider hiring you. In fact, you may be super qualified for the job and ready to take you on. They will probably ask if you have housing before they hire you. So, should you pack your bags and head to Hawaii hoping to find a job and a place to live? It might work. So that's a quick look at winter seasonal jobs. We go into more detail about some of these seasonal gigs here on this channel, so stick around. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like if you liked it. Please subscribe if you don't have enough subscriptions in your pocket. If we miss something or you have something to add, please leave it in the comments below. I'd love to hear your experiences as a seasonal job pro. Thanks for watching.